off with my foundation, eye primer, and eyebrows and all of that jazz, and then I'm going into the shade Virgin. This is going right underneath my eyebrow. It's a very bright, shimmery shade, but it's not overly shimmery, so you can totally use it underneath the eyebrow. And then I'm using Naked, and this is going to be my transition and blending shade, more so my blending color. It's very light, it barely shows up on my skin tone, but it's going to help the blending process a little bit later. And I'm using the Sigma E40 brush for this. So now I'm going into the shade Buck with my Morphe G24 brush. This shade is a little bit darker and a little bit more warm than Naked, so this is definitely going to be my transition color. It's going to help with that gradient. And I'm just going in windshield wiper motions back and forth, and then I go into little tiny circles back and forth as well. Okay, so now I'm using the Maybelline Color Tattoo Concentrated Crayon in Bronze Truffle. It's a really pretty bronzy brown. The colors that I'm putting on top of this base are a little bit more gold than bronze, but I feel like it all came out looking just fine in the end. I probably would have used a gold base if I had one, but I really wanted to use this stick. I wanted to try it out, and I have to say I think I like it better than the pots. It's just so much easier to use. Same amount of pigmentation, so overall it's a really good product. On top I'm using Smog, and as you can see, it's a little bit more gold than that base, but like I said, it all works out at the end. I'm putting this from the outer portion of the lid into the inner portion with this really small Morphe brush. So now I'm going into Naked, and to just start the blending process, I'm going to pick up that shade and then just blend out the edges of that base and also Smog. It's okay if it's not perfectly blended right now. I just wanted to start the process a little bit and get things looking a little bit more like smoked out, a little bit more smooth. And then I'm picking up Dark Horse, and this is going in the outer portion of my lids, and also I'm dragging it into the crease. This is a very simple tutorial. It's kind of meant to be very like easy and almost like everyday. It can be a little dark for everyday for me, but I mean, I'm sure people will do this tutorial every single day, but super simple. So I'm just putting that in the outer V and also in the crease, and then of course I'm blending it out just to make sure everything looks nice and well blended. With a small EcoTool smudge brush, I'm picking up Half Baked, which is one of my favorite colors. It's a really bright gold. This is going in the inner portions of my lid just to brighten things up a little bit. And then of course, I'm going in with that G24 brush and blending everything out. I'm so happy I bought this brush. I got it off of Hautelook when Morphe was on Hautelook. It's an amazing blending brush. So now I'm going into the Sephora Bright Future Concealer. You know, for some reason, not a lot of product gets picked up on the brush, so it takes me forever to apply this concealer, but I'm cleaning up the edges, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I decided to kind of clean it up a little bit lower than I usually do. Like, I usually bring it up a little bit higher, but I decided to go a little bit lower because I'm not going to be using eyeliner today, and I really like the way it came out, and I've been doing it a lot lately. So I'm just touching up the inner portions of my lids, and then we're moving on to the next step. I'm picking up the shade Naked again with the Sigma E40, and I just want to blend out those edges so they aren't as harsh. In the end, they're still going to be harsh, but I wanted to blend it out just a little bit. And then we are moving on to Virgin again, and I'm putting that right underneath my eyebrow. I'm just pretty much touching up this color. So to set my concealer, I'm using Maybelline's Master Fix Loose Powder. I love this powder so much. It really makes my under eyes flawless. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it does leave a white cast if you're taking pictures with flash. But if you're not going to be taking any pictures, then this is a great little powder to use, and I feel like it does really brighten. So now we're working on the lower lash line. I'm taking Dark Horse, I'm so sorry. And this is going on the outer edges of my lower lash line, and then I'm putting Half Baked from the inner portion of my lower lash line right to the middle where Dark Horse ends. I'm blending out the lower lash line with Buck, and I'm sorry, my eyes went a little bit crazy, but I'm using that small smudge brush by EcoTools and just blending all of that out, doing that on both eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline with L'Oreal's Matte Liner. I love this liner so much. It's my favorite, and it's super affordable. So I'm just doing that to my waterline, and then I'm going to move along and just blend out one last time before I apply mascara. This is my favorite drugstore mascara ever. It's L'Oreal's Telescopic, and I'm just applying a couple coats to my lashes, and then after that, this tutorial is complete. I love the way this came out. What's great about this eyeshadow is that you could literally pair it with any lip that you want. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what video you want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Bye!